Hello and welcome to class 599. Wow, 2 classes only. This class and the next one. But then maybe 601 starting in September. And in the meantime, between this class and class 601, we'll go back to perhaps class 523 and move forward through the summer until, I think, Monday, September 12th. I think. Let me check. Let's see. Let's go to September. See you in September. Yes, Monday, September 12th. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm speculating, speculando. I'm conjecturing, conjeturando. I'm conjecturing, I'm speculating. This is class 599. Tomorrow is class 600. Tomorrow you're going to meet Marta, finally. She's going to meet you, Yeah, they're going to meet you. Everybody's going to meet you. Say, ya está. Now they know. Ahora se sitúan. So if we continue after class 600, well, you will know who's behind the camera and who does the post-production, who does everything, the lighting, everything. The only thing I do is speak English. That's easy. I grew up speaking English. That's the only thing I have to do is to speak English. Okay, translation booklet, page 232. All right, list number 18, starting on number 9. We left off yesterday with number 8. Yes, where did we leave off yesterday? We left off on page 232, number 8. No te comportes como él. Don't behave like him. All right, number 9. No te des por vencido. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. A veces se dice don't give up the ship. No abandones el barco, aunque no haya barco, figurado. Don't give up the ship, my friend. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. All right. Do you promise? Concerning English? To give up is abandonar. Tirar la toalla. Yes. To give in, con in en vez de up, es ceder ante la presión, que es una forma de tirar la toalla. To give in. But to give in is ceder ante la presión. Dar el brazo a torcer. Don't give in. But in this case, don't give up. Yes. It takes a long time to learn English, but it's worth it. Se tarda mucho, pero vale la pena. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. No te des por vencido. Don't give up. ¿No tuviste una oportunidad? Didn't you have a chance, Carmenchu? Didn't you? Didn't you have a chance? 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 No, I didn't have a chance. Nobody gave me a chance. Nobody gave me an opportunity. You didn't have a chance? No, I didn't have a chance. No les hagas caso. Don't pay any attention to them. Ignore them. Ignorales. Ignore them. Don't pay any attention to them. ¿Cuál dice aquí? Don't pay any attention to them. Ignore. To ignore is no hacer caso. En español, ignorar también es no hacer caso. Pero ignorar también es no saber. Lo ignoro. ¿Cómo se llamaba la mujer, la esposa de George Washington? Lo ignoro. It means I don't know. In this case, in English, I ignore no. I ignore is no hacer caso. No les hagas caso. Ignore them. Don't pay any attention to them. Don't pay. Mantén los ojos abiertos. Keep your eyes open. Your eyes. Aquí dice los ojos. In English, it sounds keep the eyes open. Said what eyes? ¿Hay unos ojos por aquí? Yeah. You have to always be personalized. The parts of the body. My hand is on my head. My hand is on my head. In Spanish, yo tengo la mano en la cabeza. En inglés diría, tengo mi mano en mi cabeza. Y es obligatorio así. I have my hand on my head. I have my hand on my head. I have my hand on my head. Yes. My fingers are touching each other. Tengo los dedos que se tocan. Okay, my fingers are touching each other. Yes. My eyes are open. Keep your eyes open. You keep your eyes open and I'll keep my eyes open. Mantendré los ojos abiertos. O sea, mantendré mis ojos abiertos. I'll keep my eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Mantén los ojos abiertos. Keep your, pure, como la palabra puro, pura, puro. De puro sabor. Pure. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. No puedo alcanzar. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. It's too far away. My arm isn't long enough. And I can't stretch my body and my arm enough. I can't reach it. Maybe if I make an extra effort. Do you think I can reach it if I make an extra effort, Marta? Marta thinks I can reach it. I'm not so sure. But I'm going to make a special effort. I'm going to extend my arm, and I'm going to stretch and lean over. I'm not going to lean back. If I lean back, it doesn't work. If I lean to my left, it doesn't work. If I lean to my right, it doesn't work. But if I lean forward and stretch my body and my arm, I think I can reach it. Shall we try? Lo intentamos. Shall we try? All right. Por la mano, por la cita, por el asa. All right. Got it. All right. Él no debe estar en casa. He must not be at home. Eso es inglés americano y canadiense. He must not be at home. You call him. No, he's not answering, Marta. No debe estar en casa. He must not. No hago la contracción. He must not be at home. Now, the British would promise he can't be at home. No puede estar en casa si no contesta. He must not be at home. He must not be at home. ¿Cómo lo sabes? How do you know? How do you know? En inglés decimos, ¿cómo sabes? El lo sobra. How do you know? He must not be at home. How do you know? No coge el teléfono. He's not answering the telephone. Yeah, but nowadays people don't have a telephone at home. Yeah, he's not answering the telephone. Sigue intentándolo. Keep trying. Keep trying. Sigue llamando. Keep calling. Keep. Como guardar o conservar. Keep calling. Keep trying. Keep calling. No, es una pérdida de tiempo. It's a waste of time. It's pointless. It's a waste of time. It's pointless. O sea, es sin punto. Bueno, literalmente sí. It's pointless means es inútil. It's a waste of time. Inútil, yes. It's, there's no ink in this pen. The pen has run out of ink. So it's a useless pen. This pen is useless because there isn't any ink in it. It's pointless to use this pen. Es inútil usar este lápiz, este bolígrafo, porque es un bolígrafo inútil, sin tinta. El objeto es useless. La acción es pointless. Si vas a vivir en Canadá el futuro, es inútil aprender el alemán. O sea, es una pérdida de tiempo. If you're going to live in Canada in the future, German, it's pointless to learn German. German as a language is useless in Canada. So it's pointless to study German. La acción o actividad es pointless si es una pérdida de tiempo. Ahora, el objeto o el concepto, en este caso el idioma alemán, is useless. Useless. But aquí it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Tengo que ponerme en contacto con él. Otra vez con el teléfono. I have to get in touch with him. I have to to contact him. I have to get in contact with him. 3 ways. I have to get in touch with him. I have to get in touch with him. I have to get in contact with him. O más sencillo todavía. I have to contact him. Tengo que contactarle. I have to contact him. Nunca le encontrarás. Nunca. You'll. Hielo, hiedra, Yedrayul, Yerbayul, you'll never find him. You'll never find him. Querer es poder. Where there's a will. Ya sabía que venía eso. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Donde hay una voluntad, hay un camino. O sea, querer es poder. Pero la contracción es obligatoria. Tratarse de una frase hecha. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there is. Where there's a will, comma, there's a way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'll find him. You'll never find him. Where there's a will, there's a way. No necesitamos tus proverbios. We don't need your proverbs. I like my proverbs. I like my proverbs. ¿Quién te enseñó a hablar así? Who taught you to speak like that? Who taught you to speak like that? ¿Quién te enseñó a hablar así? Yes. Who taught you? Taught. Teach, taught. Who taught you to speak así, like that? Who taught you to speak like that? Mi madre me enseñó todo lo que sé. My mother taught me. My mother taught me everything I know. My mother taught me everything I know. Pues eres un hombre afortunado. You're a lucky man. You're a lucky man. You're a fortunate man. Fortunate. Lucky. You're a lucky man. All right. Vocabulary. Page. ¿Dónde? Page 128. List number 4. Ready? Ventajoso. Advantageous. To take advantage of. Sacó partido de mí, abusó. He took advantage of me. There's a very famous song, una canción brasileña. Sacó partido de mí, abusó. Okay, he took advantage of me. Yeah, are you taking advantage of me? Yeah? You know, you didn't buy the books? No? Then you're taking advantage of my time and my effort and my knowledge and my know-how and my experience. You're taking advantage of me for free. And I'm not earning any money. ¿Cómo veo hacer? How am I going to get rich if you don't buy books? You know? It's not easy to get rich. So, buy the books. You're taking advantage. Now, advantage, ventaja. Ventaja. Ahora, ventajoso es advantageous. Advantageous. Knowing English is very advantageous in your professional life, in your career. Knowing English is very advantageous. Responsable de. Soy responsable de este plato. I'm in charge of, which is not true. Marta's in charge of this studio. I'm not in charge of. In charge of. Cha-cha-cha. Ba-cha-cha-cha. In charge of. I'm in charge of this. I'm in charge of what? I'm in charge of the pencils. The pencils are my responsibility. Yeah. I'm in charge of the books. Not really. Ruben is in charge of the books. I'm not in charge of anything. Yeah. Maybe I think I'm in charge of my life. I'm responsible for. Soy responsable de todo este tinglao aquí. Okay. Traducido. I'm in charge of everything here. I'm in charge of. See that? In charge of. I'm responsible for. Soy responsable de. O sea, en inglés decimos responsable por. Pero adjetivo responsable aquí. I'm responsible for everything here. No implica necesariamente el encargado. El encargado es el que vigila todo. That's in charge of. A lo mejor el jefe del encargado es el último responsable. That person is responsible for everything. Lo que no existe en inglés, ojo, es el responsable como sustantivo. Marta es la responsable de esto. No se puede decir en inglés. No se puede decir I am the responsible. No. Se dice I'm responsible for this. Pero recomiendo I'm in charge of this. Or I'm the manager. I'm in charge of this. In charge of. Ubicación is location. Location, location, location. Yes, that's just it's a famous expression. Location, location, location. This comes from Conrad Hilton. Conrado. Conrad Hilton, como Paris Hilton. You know, she's the granddaughter, la nieta, del famoso Conrad Hilton, who was one of the first people to start a big hotel chain. And when he went to a new city, for example, to Cincinnati or to Cleveland or to Toledo, Ohio, or to Oklahoma City, he said that for a new hotel, the three most important considerations are location, location, and location. He said that was the only important consideration. I don't necessarily agree, but he was more successful than I am. So maybe he's more intelligent. Ubicación, location. Flojo, suelto, loose, loose, loose. Hay algo suelto en el sobre. There's something loose. There's something loose in the envelope. Loose. L-O-O-W-O. L-O-O-S-E. Loose. Loose. Flojo. Suelto. Yes. This is very loose, you see? Menos hoy, eh? It's not loose. Okay, now it's very loose. It's very loose, you see. Now it's tight. The opposite of loose is tight. Apretado, prieto, tight. All right. Now it's tight. Loose and tight. Loose. El perro se ha soltado. El perro está suelto. The dog is loose. The dog got loose. Loose. Escucha la S. Loose. W, repito. Lo ose, escrito. Loose. Aflojar is to loosen. Loosen. Añadiendo una N. Loosen. Está flojo porque lo he aflojado. It's loose because I have loosened it. I loosened it yesterday. Loosen. Now, perder is o simple. Lo sé. Y se pronuncia lose. Zaragoza, Zarzuela. Susana está en Zaragoza. Lose. No pierdas la calma. Don't lose your cool. Don't lose your cool. Cool it means tranquilo. Eh? Don't lose your cool. Yes, y no te sueltes el perro. Don't let the dog loose. Loose. All right. La humanidad, mankind. Ya no es it's no politically correct no longer. Now humankind. Mankind is la humanidad, el hombre. Ahora, now we have personajes y personajes. Now we have hombres y I don't know. So, but we say mankind, humanity. Lo salvas todo con humanity. It's interesting. Do you remember Neil Armstrong? Do you remember Neil Armstrong? The first man on the moon? Okay. When he opened the hatch, la escotilla de salida, he opened the door of the lunar module. At his first steps, he said something very famous, and he made a mistake. Can you believe it? He said, one step for man, a giant step for mankind. You understand? One step for man, a giant step for mankind. Un paso de gigante, un solo pasito, para tocar la superficie de la luna. To touch the moon's surface. Pero un gigante paso para la humanidad, right? One step for man and a giant step for mankind. Well, there's a mistake in that. Can you hear the mistake? He should have said one step for a man and a giant step for mankind. Because one step for man se traduce Un paso para el hombre, no para un hombre. You understand? Un hombre como yo, que solo soy un hombre. He said, un paso para el hombre y un paso gigante para la humanidad, que significa lo mismo. And so, one step for man and one step for mankind means the same thing. So he made a mistake. He meant to say, fíjate cómo dice, quiso decir, con el verbo to mean. He meant to say one step for a man, a giant step for mankind. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. He walked on the moon and he came back. Well, you see, there were two men in the lunar module. Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin. Now, the first man to get out and walk on the moon was Neil Armstrong. And he spent about 10 minutes walking on the surface of the moon. And the other man, Edwin Aldrin, Buzz Aldrin, was inside. And when he came back, he knocked on this. And you know what Aldrin is? Who is it? Who is it? All right. So, la humanidad is mankind or humankind. Maduro, mature. Yeah, mature. Mature, mature. Ripe, ripe is maduro, de fruta. Una manzana madura, a ripe apple, a ripe orange, a ripe banana. A ripe. Pero madurez humana de personas es mature. También un mercado maduro. En competitividad entre empresas, a mature market. A mature sector. A mature product. Mature. And there was a famous actor in the 1950s, Victor Mature. Victorio Maduro. Victor Mature. All right, mature. Kiosco de prensa, newsstand. Hay cada vez menos. There are fewer and fewer newsstands in Spain now. Kiosk is fine. If you say kiosk, no problem. It's an international word, kiosk. Newsstand. The British say newsagent. Agente de noticias. Newsagent. Newsstand. Pesimista. Whoop. I skipped number 9. Cebolla. Onion. Onión. Como unión. Union. Cono. Yes. Onion soup. Sopa de cebolla. Although usually in the United States, onion soup is popular in the United States, but people don't say onion soup. People say French onion soup. Yes. Sopa de cebolla francesa. No sé si lo francés es la sopa o la cebolla. I don't know. French onion soup. I don't know why. I think onion soup was developed in France. And so it's French onion soup. Now, in English, we almost always say onion in the plural, onions. En español, no me gusta la cebolla cruda. No me gusta la cebolla cruda. En inglés se dice, no me gustan las cebollas crudas. No sé por qué, pero es así. I don't like raw onions. I don't like potatoes. Siempre en plural. No me gustan las manzanas, pero en plural también se dice en español. No se dice, no me gusta la manzana. O no me gusta el plátano. No me gustan los plátanos. Sin embargo, cebolla, no me gusta la cebolla. Como si fuera una masa. In English, no, I don't like onions. Onions. To peel an onion. When you peel an onion or cut an onion or chop an onion, you cry. Have you ever cried? All right. It's interesting about the aroma of the onion. Onions. Okay. Green onions. Yes. Pessimistic. No seas pesimístico. Así se dice en inglés. Optimístico, realístico y fatalístico. Okay. Don't be fatalistic. Don't be pessimistic. Be optimistic and realistic. Yes. In Spanish, my Spanish friends say, hombre, yo no soy pesimista, soy realista. No. I don't accept that. No equipares esos dos términos. I'm realistic. I'm optimistic, but I'm also realistic. All right, I'm realistic. Lo real es optimista. The real is optimistic. There are more reasons to be optimistic than to be pessimistic. Yes. Things are getting better. Ups and downs, yes, but things are getting better. Always moving up like this. Things are getting better. Pesimista, pessimistic. All right, renovación is renewal. Bueno, renovación. Renovación de una casa no es renewal. Renewal es renovar una suscripción, renovar renovar un carnet de identidad. El DNI, renovar el carnet. To renew. Renew. New como nuevo. To renew. Yes. All right, we're running out of time. It's the final countdown until program 600. See you tomorrow.